Welcome to Shet Vidya Mandir online lessons. Let's start another sum. Following is the receipt and payment account of Lifeline Hospital Chandrapur for the year ending 31st March 2011. Additional information is given to us and we have to prepare income and expenditure account and balance sheet. So what is the date? 31st March 2011. This is our current year, 2010-2011. Now receipt and payment is given to you. See, payment side, furniture, medicines, honorarium to doctors, salary to staff, sundry expenses, surgical instruments, fixed deposits. So let's start marking. Now by furniture where it will go? Asset side. Medicines is your expense. Honorarium to doctors, again expenditure. Salary to staff, expenditure. Then sundry expenses, expenditure. Surgical instrument is your asset. For any hospital, surgical instrument is asset. Fixed deposit will also be your asset. Balance carried down also will be asset. Now balance brought down will not appear here in income and expenditure or balance sheet. Subscription, income. Entrance fees, income. Life membership, it's given here capitalized, so balance sheet, liability side. Sale of old newspaper is your income. Donation for building fund, that is liability, it will be added to your building fund. Now let's see the adjustments. This is last year and this is current year. Okay, last year and current year. Outstanding subscription received in advance. We have to make adjustments in the subscription, so let us mark our subscription here. You have to leave space for adjustments. Building is absolutely the same, no change. Investment, no change. Capital fund, building fund, this we will calculate. So let's start. This is our balance sheet and this is our income and expenditure account. In the books of Lifeline Hospital Chandrapur, income and expenditure account for the year ended 31st March 2011. So let us start. First we will start with the payment side. The first is asset. So let's go to our balance sheet and write here furniture. What is the amount of furniture? 22,000, directly outer column. Then you have medicines. Medicines will go to our expenditure. You will write here 2 medicines. That is 15,700. Honorarium to doctors, again it's your expense, so write here 2. Honorarium to doctors, that is 65,000. Next, salary to staff, again expenditure, to salary, that is 18,000. After that is sundry expenses, to sundry expenses, amount is given to you 3,500. After that, surgical instruments, that is your asset. After furniture here, write down surgical instrument. What is the amount of that? 51,500. Okay. After that is fixed deposit, that is also our asset. that is 60,000. Balance carried down, that is cash, cash in hand is 4,200. So that completes our payment side. Let's go to the receipt. First is subscription. Subscription will go in income. Now we have lot of adjustments in that, so I will write by subscription. Write in the inner column 92,700 and leave a few lines, at least 5-6 lines. Then entrance fees. Entrance fees full amount is to be written in income. So write here by entrance fees. What is the amount of entrance fees? 1,100, directly outer column. Then life membership fees to be capitalized. So let's go to the balance sheet. Let's write here capital fund. Capital fund is given to us over here. This is the amount 8,61,800. So I'll write that capital fund 861,800. To that I will add life membership fees is 15,000. So I add it here 15,000. Okay, so my total is 876,800. After that I have sale of old newspapers, that is my income in income and expenditure, by sale of old newspaper. What is the amount given to me? 600. So I'll write here 600. Then I have donations for building fund, liability. Write here, leave 2 lines after building a capital fund for surplus or deficit and write down building fund. Now do we have building fund earlier? Let's check. Yes, we have building fund of 4 lakhs. So write here inner column 4 lakhs. And now this building fund will be added, 1,20,000. Add donation 1,20,000. So directly in the outer column you will write 5,20,000. Okay. Now next, that's all. Investment we have to write. See here, these two will do. Building, we have written, write down building 11 lakhs. Building 11 lakhs. What else? After building, investment 1,50,000. $1,50,000. Anything else? Building, investment, capital fund, building fund is done. Now let's do the subscription part. The important part, subscription. Now what they have given us? Outstanding subscription and subscription received in advance, both is given to us. Outstanding subscription, this is of last year. Okay, so write here last year. Outstanding subscription as on this date, this is current year. Received in advance, it was received in advance last year, so it pertains to the current year. And subscription received in advance this year means it is for the next year. Okay, now what we have done, you remember that subscription video which we saw? last year and next year we have to deduct. We require subscription only relating to the current period. So we will add 7,500, add 9,000, and what we have to deduct? Last year and next year, 8,800 and 5,000. Okay. So let's go to the subscription and write here less received during last year. How much we have received during last year? 8,800. So I will write here 8,800. And what I have to less? Next year. Received for next year. Is how much? 5,000. And what I have to add? Outstanding subscription 9,000. This 9,000 I have to add and 7,500 I have to add. Okay. So write here add received received during last year, it will be, na? Received during last year for the current year 7,500, and I have to add received outstanding. Basically I will just write outstanding. Outstanding for the current year is 9,000. So in my outer column I have 95,400. So all the adjustments are done, all the posting is done. So I have to find out the surplus or deficit. So this is my income, this is my expenditure, and this is my income. Now if I total up the two, I find that expenditure is more than income. That means it is a deficit. So take the total of expenditure. Find the total 1,02,200. Same total I will write here 1,02,200. This total minus this. So I will write here by, I can write excess of expenditure over income, by excess of expenditure over income, or I can also write it as deficit. That answer is 5,100. Okay, this is my answer. Now I have to take it to the balance sheet, capital fund. Since it's a deficit, I will deduct less deficit. How much was it? 5,100. So the answer is 8,71,700. Everything is done. No subscription is remaining. Subscription, outstanding and prepaid, current year we have to write. For the next year which we received, that is our liability. So we will write here subscription received in advance 5,000, and outstanding subscription again for the current year is 9,000. So you will write here outstanding subscription 9,000. Okay, this part we had forgotten. Now let's total up the balance sheet, and the answer both the sides is 13,96,700. Okay, this my balance sheet has tallied. We shall continue later. Take care. Thank you.